it's very interesting that, you know, motherhood also at one time was seen as a barrier to be, staying on in cinema or doing anything in public. But you carried on your life after marriage, after children. Nothing changed for Hema Malini. Did your husband give you a lot of support in that sense, or was he initially resistant? Was he, just as he was resistant to the daughters getting to cinema, did he ever say, "Ab tumne mujhse shaadi kar li, ab ghar pe baitho"?
No, I'm so glad. No, he never told me that at all, because he know that he is getting married to me. I'm also a very strong-headed person, so I have to dance. I had film, dance, all these two things I continue to do. So he never stopped me. So that is one thing I'm very glad about it. And for her coming into dance field, he was objecting. Then when he saw her performance, which I showed her in the video and all, then he really liked it. He said, "It is so beautiful, it is looking very divine art, which you have taught your daughter." You know, that the first time we performed.
So he finally realized that Bharatnatyam is a divine art.
Yeah, it is.
There's a question I've always wanted to ask you. The love story of Hema Malini and Dharmendra. Who fell in love with whom? Because you were, you know, obviously someone whom a number of actors were being linked with, or you were being linked with, and then along comes Dharamji. Did he sweep you off your feet, or did you sweep him?
The very first time when I saw him, because I have never seen such a handsome man. I mean, I have been working with many of them. They are all very good looking. But he was something exceptional, something very different, and very soft-hearted person, the way he spoke. That really impressed me, that's all. That doesn't mean that I wanted to marry him. It was only after that I started admiring him so much. So whenever we had shooting together, so I used to feel very nice working with him. But he used to...
He was a very attractive man.
And he also got very attracted, definitely, to me.
But the reason I'm asking you this, because at the end of the day, this has been a question often asked. Conservative Tamil woman comes to the Hindi film industry. There is Dharamji, you all get married. He was already married. Did that make life difficult? Was it a difficult thing for you to finally marry, or did it, all these years later, how do you see it?
A time comes, then I said, you have to marry me, so we cannot go on like this. You better marry me now. Then I know that there will be little problem, but I don't expect anything else from him, just his love, that's all.
And he's always given you that?
Yeah, he's always there for me. So what else I need? I don't want his property, his money or anything else. It's just pure love, that's it.
You know, your parents' love story is quite a love story.
Yes.
Did it at some stage also, is that something you came to terms with, that your father had? You know, there was Sunny, Bobby, there was the Deol family before marriage, and then your family. Have you all been able to come to terms? Is it one big happy family?
You know, we are very private as a family, very, very private. I love my brothers. They're always there for me. And my father has always been there. He's always, you know, what I admire about my dad is, it's because he's such a large-hearted person. He has been able to balance out both the sides beautifully.
Very well, yes.
So you give him credit for that?
I give him credit. And I think they don't make men like that today.
Right. So when you got married to a sort of childhood sweetheart in a way, I believe you all met at an art competition in school.
Yeah, the Cascade.
Right. They met at a film set, and you met at an art competition. Sindhi family, reconciled, parents were happy immediately, or the parents were, did they want lots of details about who you're getting married to?
You know, they were going on for a while. Actually, my dad wanted me to get married at 18, and I started acting at 18. So this has been going on for a couple of years. It was going on that you should settle down. And they kept showing me these guys, and they made some fake account on some elite matrimonial site of me. And I'm on a holiday in LA, and they're like, "Come for dinner, we're making you meet this boy." I started throwing up. I said, "I don't want to go. I don't want to get married now. I want to be in love and marry the man I love." And I was very actively acting in films at that time. And of course, Bharat came in at the right time, and then I felt, chalo, I should settle down. Now I want to have babies.
You know, what is this? You see, you had a lifestyle where you all get married after romancing each other, but daughter has to have an arranged marriage?
I kept telling her that it's better you get married. We are showing you all the boys, but she was not interested. Then she says, ek din ek darwaza khulega and he will be there. A boy will be standing in front.
He'll ring the doorbell and he'll come and ring my doorbell. I used to always say that.
And she brought one boy, and then whom I have seen in few occasions I have seen. I just liked him, that's all. I said, my God, this boy has come. Somewhere I liked him, but I don't know who he is. Then she introduces a Tatani.
First of all, to get a guy home is a big thing. There are many hurdles they have to cross. So finally I had the guts to get a guy to come home and, introduce my mother to him. So that's a very big thing for me. Otherwise they're not allowed home.
And you were, they were not, I'm getting a sense of a very conservative family at one level versus the next generation which wanted to live life, play football, do all the, dance, act, do all the great things of life. But getting married, was that a tough choice? Because, between acting and getting married and so-called settling down, a term which has got me into trouble in the past,
No, I was too deeply in love with him and I wanted to start a family and I didn't want to miss the boat at the same time. I was 30 when I got married.
Is it you think easier, what is the big difference between your generation, the actors of your generation and Esha's generation? Were you all more focused on career above all else, and do you think this generation does many things at the same time?
They are doing many things at the same time. But even I was doing my dance, everything I was also doing.
But you were doing 6, 8, 10 films at a time.
Films at a time, yes.
She was way ahead of our generation also, my mom, I feel.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Very modern in her thoughts and very forward thinking. Directing a film, wanting to join politics, kids, everything. My mom has always been very forward.
Yeah, I know. Your tryst with politics has always, in a way, been an interesting aspect of Hema Malini. That Hema Malini somehow, again, we never thought as a politician, but you became a neta, successful. Won 2 Lok Sabha elections, 1 Rajya Sabha election. Yes. What is easier, acting or doing politics? Honest answer.
I never wanted to come into politics. It just happened. So I have always grabbed the opportunities when it comes. So my mother also used to say, "Jo milta hai to chodna nahi chahiye. Try it. You must try and get it." So even when I got Rajya Sabha, then I said, "What do I do there? My God, all the politicians will be there." But she said, "Try it and you will like it." So I just I've been in films for several years, and not with the public. It is for the public I have been working. Even my dances, I'm there performing here on the stage, and the audience are there. But becoming a politician, a member of parliament from Mathura, I'm right inside the public, with them all the time.